Hey guys, welcome back to Mind State, where we help you reach your full potential. In today's video, we will be showing you some optical illusion images that may reveal your personality traits. Let's get to it! A psychologist can tell you a lot about your personality. However, we've brought you some visual illusions that may reveal the inner workings of the mind. What do you see here? If you saw a woman, it can be interpreted as being a sign of your own personal strength and power. You may feel like you have to defend yourself in life and that you are constantly struggling to maintain your boundaries. This can leave you emotionally and mentally exhausted. The woman in this optical illusion could symbolize your own strength and power. The fact that she is standing up to someone might indicate that you have been struggling to maintain your boundaries with others recently, or are feeling overwhelmed by the tasks that need to be done around the house. If you saw a skull, this could be an indication of some significant challenges in your life at this time. You're struggling to find a solution to effectively work through them. You might be feeling overwhelmed by the amount of work that needs to get done, or perhaps you have too many obligations and not enough time to spend on them all. Or maybe you just don't know how to prioritize the things that are most important to you, so they're all falling by the wayside. Whatever it is, it's time to figure out how to get yourself back on track by prioritizing what matters most, and then taking action. What do you see here? If you saw an old man, you are a kind, compassionate person who cares deeply about other people. Your creativity and imagination help you see the world in a unique way, encouraging you to find beauty in even the most mundane things. You are also very intuitive and often feel like others can't tell what you're thinking or feeling. You are a natural leader and like to make sure everyone feels included. If you saw a woman first, your analytical left brain is in charge. You tend to see the world in black and white, and gray is not a color you're familiar with. You can learn a lot from this approach, but there's something even more important: learning how to be flexible enough to see all sides of an issue. The world would be a much better place if everyone could do this. If you want to make sure your heart and mind are open, try doing things like going for a walk in nature, meditating, or spending time with animals. What do you see here? If you saw a snake, it's likely that you're an inspiring leader who encourages those around you and inspires others to join your cause. You are able to see past the immediate danger of a situation and think about the long-term benefits that would come from it. You understand that hard work and dedication will help you achieve your goals, even if it takes some time. While some people may be afraid of snakes, you see them as an opportunity for growth and learning. You have the ability to look at situations from many different angles, which means that no matter what happens in life, you'll always find a way to make it work out for you. If you saw arms, you are a detail-oriented, analytical person who likes to carefully think through problems before diving in. You may take some time to get to the point, but you are good at spotting errors before they cause any major problems. You like to see how things work and how they fit together, so you are great at solving puzzles. You also tend to be very practical and don't let your emotions get in the way of your decision making. This can be both good and bad. On the one hand, it helps you stay calm in stressful situations. On the other hand, it can make it hard for others to connect with you on an emotional level because you don't show much emotion yourself. What do you see here? If you saw pillars, you tend to be very reliable and focused on the tasks at hand. But do you really want to be stuck in a rut? To experience true happiness and success in life, you need to take risks and challenge yourself by moving out of your comfort zone. In order to get out of your rut and achieve your goals, it's important to take a look at your own behavior. Are there any habits that are holding you back from achieving success? Do you have any routines or patterns that prevent you from reaching for new heights? If so, try breaking those habits and routines. You may notice that once they're gone, you feel more confident and empowered than ever before. If you saw men between the pillars, you lived through a series of adventures and challenges, never staying in one place for long. You like to feel excited, but you have to admit that there are benefits to finding some element of routine and normalcy. You're always on the go, whether it's with your job or personal life. But sometimes, it's nice to slow down, especially if it means having an actual home base. And since you're so adventurous and independent, this is what makes it easier for you to find peace with your routine. Are you liking this video so far? Before we get back, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to get notified of our new uploads. Now let's get right back to it. What do you see here? If you saw a car, you highly value your freedom and the ability to do what you please. You love getting up and going at a moment's notice, and you're always looking for opportunities to try something new. You love being able to take spontaneous trips or run errands on a whim. You know how to make the most of your time, and you like having access to all of your options at all times, even if that means making split-second decisions about where to go next. If you saw a man with binoculars, you might be someone who doesn't always pay attention to details, but you can take in information quickly. This can cause trouble for you when the details are important, but it can help when you need to get the big picture quickly. You're a quick learner and you can take in information at a glance, and that's something to be proud of. But if you saw the letter A, you are highly focused and intuitive. You are good at picking up on the smallest of details in everything that you do, and can read a situation better than nearly anyone. What do you see here? If you saw faces, you are a social butterfly who loves to make new friends. You get so much joy from these interactions that it's hard for you to stay in one place for too long, as you'd rather be out meeting people than relaxing alone. While this mindset has made it hard for you to form close relationships, it has also helped you become one of the most popular people in your circle of acquaintances. If you saw a candlestick first, you're quiet, introspective, and selective about the friends in your life. You value quality over quantity when it comes to friendships, and choose to surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you. You are the type of person who needs a lot of time to themselves in order to recharge and feel at their best. You aren't really one for social situations, and would much rather spend your time with a close circle of friends than a large group. What do you see here? If you saw a crocodile, you'd probably keep your distance. You value security and tend to avoid risks whenever possible. You don't like change and prefer to stick to what's familiar. When it comes to taking risks, you're pretty conservative. You prefer to stick to the familiar paths that you know will deliver. You're incredibly practical and focused, refusing to spend more than a moment on anything that doesn't seem immediately important. If you saw a boat, you are a creative and independent person who likes to find joy in the little things. Don't let anyone change you, as your individuality will help you succeed in life. You see the world differently than most people. You are not afraid to be different, and you are the type of person who will always stand out in a crowd. You are creative and imaginative, and you can use those traits to your advantage in life. What do you see here? If you are a woman and you saw a male face, you may be interested in meeting someone new or more than just friends. You could be feeling unsatisfied in your current relationship. It's important that you don't let this desire take over other areas of your life and become an obsession. If you are a man and saw a man's face, you might be struggling with your relationships with other people and want to improve them. Specifically, you might need to work on your social skills so that you can build more meaningful relationships. If you were a woman and saw a woman's face, you're someone who is generally quite positive and upbeat. You're comfortable being yourself and don't mind standing out from the crowd. Women tend to be more empathetic than men, so when you see other people in distress, it touches your heart. You have a lot of compassion for others, which makes you very understanding. If you are a man and see a woman's face, it indicates that you are seeking someone you can build a life with. This is something that is very important to you and has become a priority in your life. You must not force this relationship. The best relationships are those that grow naturally. If you are in a relationship, this is a sign that you are happy and connected and think about them often. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. What personality traits do you possess? Also, don't forget to comment down below what you'd like to see next. See you next time!